Doing Sports Talk worldwide with some news for the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, now, check this out. Four times a charm. What is it? The fourth time is a charm. Um, Challenger. Let's just say that. Super middleweight challenger George Groves, or contender George Groves, is going to get another shot at the title. He's going to be fighting soon for the vacant super middleweight title for the WBA, right? They call it the super. I don't know why. He's going to be fighting Fedor Chudinov, a guy 14-1 with 10 KOs. And the one loss is very super duper highly controversial. His loss to Felix Storm, who at the end of the day was doped after the end of that fight, got caught doping. So Fedor Chudinov is um, a former title holder, right? He had the title, beating Storm in Germany, which you know is not easy to do, to get a decision on someone else's home turf. Chudinov has done that. Then he went to England, fought in Wembley Stadium, beat a guy named Frank Bugliani. Um, and then he fought Felix Storm again, and let's be honest, he got robbed, right? Then the guy tests positive, which I don't know why he still has a loss on his record. They should have called it a no contest. I'm not wise to that. Maybe you guys are. But basically, this guy is undefeated. Well, George Groves is going to get a shot at this guy soon. This is according to George Groves' promoter, Carlos Sauerland, who's doing a lot of work right now. Boys putting in the work. This fight seemed to be signed, sealed, and delivered, according to him, and a tweet he's put out. So, hey, that's pretty good for George Groves. Hey, man, fourth time is the charm. Now, you would say, well, he shouldn't be getting too many, opportunities. He's got a few opportunities. But the only guys he's lost to are great fighters. He's lost to Carl Froch twice. That's probably his claim to fame. He was definitely winning the fight against Carl Froch. And the first time was slightly controversial because it seemed to be an early stoppage. But, it depends on how you look at it. It was slightly controversial. The second time he was knocked out, right? And then he loses a fight, was pretty close with, can't think of his name right now, right? Your boy that just moved up from the super middleweight to Badu Jack. Yeah, he lost the fight to him. So those are all title holders. You can lose to those guys. You're still relevant, but it's about time to win. Now, George Groves is on the four-fight win streak. He's got Gutknecht on his ledger now and Martin Murray. But this fight is going to be pretty much a good fight. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going for Chudinov in this fight because he has been through some adversity going through this Felix Storm thing. And actually, he is undefeated. George Groves has something to show and prove. Now, George Groves has some incentive to win this fight. It puts him in a good situation because I'm sure his goal is to get another fight against James DeGale, who he defeated. But James DeGale has moved on to bigger and better things. He is the IBF title holder and has a lot of respect amongst the boxing community. So George Groves against DeGale, especially if if George Groves comes in with a belt as well, then that would probably be huge in England. Because like I say, George Groves and Carl Froch put 80,000 in Wembley Stadium. So that would be giving him some incentive to win that. Let's just hope that George Groves does good in this one. Maybe he can get this one this time because four times you got four opportunities. You don't know how many you're going to get, especially for the title, right? So let's see how that goes going forward. Now, James DeGale has said, look, him losing three times doesn't make negotiations easy with me. He's basically kills his negotiations because he's already lost three times. So DeGale is basically warning the dude, you're going to have to win this fight and get a title, so it can have some significance. If not, the negotiations going to go real bad for you, So it's just a good fight that's going to happen in the super middleweight division. Just wanted to let y'all know that. And George Grove, normally it's three times the charm. You're getting your fourth shot. Let's see what you're going to do with it. Doma Sports Talk worldwide, and I'm up out of here.